Why do American cities feel less alive than their European counterparts? The answer lies in something urban planners call the missing middle. Every year, millions flock to Europe, drawn by its architectural beauty, but more importantly, by the undeniable vibrancy that its cities exude. But why does this vibrancy seem to be missing in American cities? To understand this, we have to go back to the early 20th century. At that time, American cities looked a lot like European ones. They were compact, with people living close enough to walk or take streetcars to work. But over time, something crucial was lost: the missing middle. So what exactly is the missing middle? It's a type of medium-density housing that fills the gap between single-family homes and high-rise apartments. And in America, this middle ground is almost non-existent. Look at most American cities and you'll notice a pattern. A few towering skyscrapers downtown surrounded by miles of sprawling suburbs. The city is divided into segments, the suburbs for living and the downtown core for working. Contrast this with European cities, where you find a blend of medium-density, mixed-use areas. These are places where people live, shop, work, and socialize all in one neighborhood. That's where the magic happens. These urban communities are alive because they are built for people, not just cars. But it wasn't always this way in the US. Before the 1940s, American cities had their own versions of middle housing. Think of Chicago's two flats or the triple-deckers in Boston, buildings that provided that gentle density, creating a balance between urban and suburban living. So what went wrong? Starting in the 1940s, a wave of freeway construction cut through cities across the country, displacing entire communities and hollowing out urban centers. Highways were designed to go right through cities, not around them, turning once vibrant neighborhoods into nothing more than conduits for cars. As a result, inner-city populations plummeted. Take Minneapolis, for example. In 1950, the city had a population of 521,000. By the 1990s, it had dropped to 368,000 and only recently rebounded slightly to 425,000. This decline coincided with the construction of the I-35W freeway, which tore through the heart of the city. On top of that, car-centric laws and strict zoning regulations made it nearly impossible to build anything other than single-family homes or downtown high-rises. In places like San Jose, 94% of residential land is zoned exclusively for single-family homes. With everyone pushed to the suburbs, the demand for lively, pedestrian-friendly spaces evaporated. This car-first approach not only damaged America's urban fabric, but also led to a downward spiral for inner cities, as tax bases shrank and decay set in. Developers, left with no other choice, continued to build either single-family homes or towering high-rises, neither of which fosters a sense of community. High-rises, in particular, often feel alienating, monolithic structures that can further fragment communities instead of bringing them together. There are glimmers of hope, though. Some cities, like Minneapolis, are beginning to relax zoning laws to allow for more multifamily housing. But reversing decades of damage won't be easy. Restoring the missing middle could be the key to reviving the vibrancy of American cities, helping them recapture that lost vision of what they could be. But the question remains, can we truly undo all the damage that's been done? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. See you next week.